Hi guys, welcome back to Xenogears. We are now on part 80. We have just completed exploring the ruins of the Zevouin civilization, which were below the Ethos dig site where we originally found Emeralda, if you remember way back on Disc 1. Now, as a result, Emeralda is now all grown up, and significantly taller, and a lot more powerful, though it won't actually show itself until she's gained a couple of levels. An interesting thing, though, this is a bit of a spoiler, but in the ending movie for Xenogears, Emeralda is grown up whether or not you go through the Zevouin ruins, so most likely they intended to have that as part of the storyline anyway. As you can see, we can't go into Babel Tower anymore, even though we used to be. But anyway, basically, like I said, it was originally planned for Emeralda to obtain an Omnigear and most likely grow up during the course of the exploration under the lighthouse. Alright, so anyway, our next area that we're going to is going to be Taura's place, which you might remember as where Faye and Ellie were discovered at the beginning of Disc 2. Let's see here. That is the Animal Relic Dungeon. The Taura's house should be right over here. Now, as you can see, since it's a wooded area, you have to go in on foot. But there's a couple of things to get in here. First, in Taura's house itself, we can go say hi to him. I believe he should still be here. Yeah, there he is. Two very nice pieces of equipment. For the manly mantle is for males, the goddess robe is for females. They're essentially the exact same item in terms of defense, but basically just good equipment, or good solid equipment to give your characters for on-foot dungeons. Unfortunately, the final area is entirely gear. There is nothing on foot there. Now, the other reason why we came over to Taura's place is because there is a certain encounter that can only be found here in the forest surrounding his house. And this is not it. Okay, now that these guys are all dead, now Emeralda in her adult form actually has completely different attack animations from young Emeralda, so if you never got the chance to, you may want to take young Emeralda out for a couple fights just to see what her animations are like. But it's best off waiting until she's in her adult form to really take advantage of her, just because, like I said, the significantly increased stat growth and just better character. Interestingly, she still uses all of these same voice clips that young Emeralda does. Okay, this is going to take a bit. The problem is the encounter that we're looking for is actually considered a rare encounter. There's a certain type of enemy here that one fought drops the speed shoes item, which, as I mentioned before, basically gives the character equipping it the effect of having the booster turned on. You really only need to get 3 of them, basically for whatever 3 characters you plan on using, and then just move the equipment around, or you can actually get 7 to give 1 to each character, whichever one you feel like doing. The problem is, the enemy in question is considered a rare encounter, so it does take a little bit of time to actually find the damn thing. And it's only in the forest area here that you encounter them. Ugh, all the lag. Okay, let's see. Nope, that's not the enemy. Now, we want to actually come here, or we want to get the Speed Shoes items before we go to Doonman's Isle, because, as I mentioned before, there are dragons at Doonman's Isle. They are not fun to fight. Alright, come on. Slow game is slow. Yes, it's Emeralda's turn. Let her kill. Alright, welcome back to Xenogrind. Let's see if we can actually find one of these stupid... It's supposed to be like a snail or slug type enemy. They usually only show up in ones. Alright, come on, where is the enemy? Oh great, now I'm not going to run into any enemies? Alright, come on. I'm trying to... Okay. Time to see phase 6, 7 AP Death Blow. No, once it loads. And of course, we're still not encountering the required enemy. The only disadvantage to using Satan in character combat after he gets his sword is that it is incredibly slow! Come on! A little bit more. Alright, we'll give it one more try. If we still can't find the slug, I'll just do it off screen after we do the rest of the side quest remaining. This is the enemy I was talking about. Of course now he shows up. It takes little to no damage from actual physical attacks, but death blows essentially instantly kill it. And there's the prize that we've been waiting for. Actually, I might as well start equipping that up. Okay, so we choose for Faye. We choose for Emeralda, so that they now have booster on forever. Now the only disadvantage to this, especially with this kind of setup that I have right now, is they don't have armor on, so enemies will hit them very, very hard. Nothing a little bit of drive can't fix, if you're willing to shell out the money. Remember, drive is 10k per hit. Oh, crap. Lag didn't register the last hit, and now Satan's probably going to end up dying as a result. No, we'll see if he can kill it in one hit. Doubtful. Nope. Well, once the game decides to start loading again, come on. Oh, I guess it didn't care. Cool. Does it maybe react if there's not a death blow activated or something? Or it'll just die. Cool. That works too. So remember the version of that enemy that showed up in the Anima Brawler dungeons instantly killed a character who hit it with death blow and didn't kill it, or at least a non-elemental death blow. All right, let's see if we can get one more of those slugs. Yes! Cool, Satan's about to get his booster. See, death blows instantly kill it. Even the super weak ones. Where's it? There we go. Speed shoes. And let's give Faye the Hercules ring so we can start leveling up. And sure, we'll give Satan one too. Alright. So we are done hunting slugs, at least for now. I'm probably going to go hunting for the remaining 5 slugs later on. Alright, so our next mission in the side questathon is to go to... Let's head over to Doonman's Isle. That's pretty much the only thing really left to get. So here we will get the best equipment for Satan, or the best sword for Satan, and a couple other really nice pieces of equipment. And there is Deus, who can only be accessed via the Drassel, as you can see, similar to how the upper floor of Babel Tower, Fort Jasper, and the like were. And then over here is Doonman's Isle, so you just want to go ahead and land right here at the edge of right here on the coastline, because Doonman's Isle entrance is right here. We're actually, though, going to save before we go in there. There we go. And we'll save Doonman's Isle for the next video. Alright guys, stay tuned, I'll be back in just a minute.